Actually, fuck, this is different. It's a joke. So, oh, so it's alright. Oh, then you've been talking to this. Oh, yeah.
Kia ora mai tātou, welcome to Puketā Whetau Park, New Zealand Rugby League National Youth Tournament for 2019. We're on site here on Field 1 for the Under-15s final between the Akarana Falcons and the Counties Manukau Stingrays. We'll get into our team list very shortly. Just in the background there on Field 2 you can see another game just about to finish up. That is the Under-17s third versus fourth, which is Central Vipers versus Akarana Falcons. We'll look to try and see if we can get an update for you guys as that game progresses and concludes. But right now, Akarana Falcons getting a good kick deep into the county's territory through number 6, Cassius Tia. The Counties Manukau side, very, very strong performers throughout the stages of this week's tournament. And we'll look to be pretty evenly matched against this Akarana Falcons side. Made up of a number of players sort of from the Central and West Auckland area in blue there. The county side made up of a number of clubs, mostly the Papatui Panthers, a few boys from Pakuranga, and also the Manurewa Marlins. Shout out to everybody that is watching this today. Last tackle now as number 9, Felice Toe pushes the ball on. A bit of a forced kick there by Counties Manukau. Fielded very easily there by the Akarana Falcons. Left centre, driven backwards. Of course, this is the under-15s grade. We'll be playing the safe play rules. Safe play code enforces safety in our grades for rugby league all the way up to the under-15s grade. So the referee has a very important job in making sure that all the tackles are made safely and players are put to the ground or the tackle is completed in a safe fashion. Pushing the ball on now, this is number 3, Trey Fotu. Benaya Uelu now pushing the ball left to Cassius Tia, getting a very good little short kick off there. Fielded very easily there by the left wing, but the chasers from the Akarana side do a great job to put pressure on the back 3 and force a goal line dropout. While we've got some time now as the ball is dead, we will go through some of these team lists for Counties Manukau. Number 1, Tuaiti Ramsey. Number 2, Reese Tangi. 3, Taniela Mapusua Lotaki. 4, Jeremiah Tamepo. Number 5, Elijah Salesa Leo Moana. Number 18, Isaiah Hesp. 7, Francis Manulelua. Number 8, J. Daniel Folo Moiloa. 9, Felice Toe. Number 10, Ben Penny. 11, Jerome Falemoy. Lumia Lee Gatawa. And Dimitri Sifakula round out the starting lineup for the Counties Manukau Stingrays under-15 to have managed to force an error against Akarana. They'll set the scrum 20 metres out from their own goal line. And we'll look to get some good yards out of their end of the field. On the bench today for the Counties Manukau Stingrays 15s, Api Salomasia, Tuporo Mararoa, Jeremiah Matautia, and 16, and number 17, Brody Bishop. For the Akarana Falcons, number 1, Waikare Ratima, number 2, Axel Ray Finesietu, 3, Trey Fotu, 4, Nathaniel Tangimataiti. Look out for both of the centres, 3 and 4 for Akarana Falcons, very strong runners with ball in hand. Number 5, Paula Latuila, 6, Cassius Tia, and number 7, Keanu Kinney. Number 8 is Andreas Mariner. He'll be heavily involved early in this game. Benai Uelu just made that tackle. He's the number 9. 10 is Kalis Latu. 11, Devonte Mahinoi, Marcus Nicholas in 12, and Jaden Smith, number 13. On the bench today for the Counties Manukau Stingrays, Kalan Clyde, and 14, Henry Tiato, and 15, Reese Wikitera Matayao, number 16, and Andre Nuali'itia, number 17. Only 25-minute halves. This will be the 5th game for most of these boys this week. Bodies will be pretty weary, a bit bruised up after a pretty physical week of footy here in Rotorua, but it looks like the boys are rearing to go. Both teams missed out on finals last year, losing in the semis, so have come back with a vengeance, and it looks like 2019 will bring a new champion as the contest goes up, but the ball hits the ground and the referee calls play on. This is number 7 being driven back now by the Counties Manukau defence, Keanu Kinney. He gets up to play the ball. Keanu Kinney, one player definitely to look out for, only 15 years old, but was a member of the New Zealand 16 side that played against Samoa on Sunday last week. Still eligible to play in the 16s next year, so we'll see what kind of leadership he can bring. As the referee, Zane Richardson, looks to award a penalty to the Counties Manukau Stingrays for an obstruction at the ruck against Akarana. Not a common call, but it looks like the referee's trying to stamp his authority on the play the ball area very early in this game. And Francis Manulelu, another member of the New Zealand 16s in this game today, in the 7 jersey, has opted to go for the easy 2 points to get Counties Manukau on the board. Francis plays mostly in the outside backs, but obviously with his experience at rep level, he's going to be handy in steering the Counties Manukau Stingrays around the park today. A big thank you to our sound crew who are on deck today in Rotorua, Blue Liners, and to all of our volunteers that have helped out across the week, whether it be match managing. Of course, a big shout out to our match officials, and of course all the trainers, managers and coaches for all their mahi with their teams this week. It's been an outstanding weekend as Manulelua adds the extra 2 points. Counties Manukau Stingrays on the board. Counties Manukau Stingrays. Counties Manukau Stingrays on the board, 2 points to 0 through a kick to Francis Manulelua. We get back underway with a kick from Cassius Tia. Fielded well by the Counties Manukau Stingrays. One of the big bodies on the field. Runs the ball forward. We'll look to try and see his number as he comes out of the yardage area. It looks like Ben Penny. Very experienced player for the Stingrays. The referee right on the spot to officiate that strip. Zane Richardson, an experienced referee from the Auckland Rugby League scene. As Francis Manulelua looks to find some easy meters off the back of that penalty.
Just leave your mic on, Harley. I'll mute it from my side so they don't get the time. Do they have a hat on? Oh. No, that's all. Good to see you, bro.
Felice Toe at dummy half. We apologise as well, Whānau. Obviously, this blue pole is in the way a little bit with the vision, but we will do as best as we can to keep you informed on how the action is progressing on field. Toe now from dummy half. Very strong runner. Very good low centre of gravity, and it looks like he might have got to the line, but the referee says he's short. He regathers his feet. Manu Leilua takes his spot at dummy half. Ben Penny pushes the ball on to the big number 8, J. Daniel Whalomoiloa. Looking to the right side now. A good step back inside from the outside back there. Late in the tackle count. What options have they got here? Number 10, Ben Penny. Pushing very close to the line, but tackled ably by the Akarana defence. Last tackle now. Oh, and an easy try, left corner, Whānau. It looked like number 3. Cassius here gets us underway again with another monster kick. Ben Penny fielding that one deep in the in goal. Of course, very deep in goals here at Puketawhito Park. Has a big impact on the kicking game, especially late in the tackle count. It looks like the ball was played at there. Has the referee awarded 6 more? No, yes he has. So, and then the Akarana Falcons respond by forcing an error to play the ball. Let's see which way the scrum will feed. Fortunate result there by the Falcons to receive the loose head and scrum. They've got a lot of strike weapons on the outside, both left and right. Some very tall bodies, and I'm sure they'll look to make the most of it. Waikato Ratima now getting the game back underway. Keanu Kinney looking to find some gaps in the defence. I could play the ball there as the defence is still retiring. Number 3, Trey Fotu. Uelu. This is number 8, Mariner. Looking to the left, Cassius Tia pushes the ball to the left. Keanu Kinney running out of space a little bit. Stutters and steps He'll find his feet 10 metres away from the line. A couple of tackles left up hand. A settling tackle there by Jaden Smith. Uelu looks to kick through, but well fielded there by the Counties Manukau Stingrays defence to force another goal line dropout. Despite the Falcons being down, it looks like they're playing with a lot of calm and composure. They'll just want to continue to stay at this end of the field, complete their sets, and look to make the most of the options that they're giving when they've got the ball in hand. The Counties Manukau Stingrays progressing to this game after defeating Waikawa Bay yesterday in the semi-final, 22 points to 4. Cassius Tia pushing the ball on, looking on his a left edge, but it looks like the Counties defence is far too strong at this stage. Uelu now. Held up. A great effort there again on the left edge. Tired bodies, and we're only maybe 15 or so minutes into the game. On to Tia, pushes the ball onto the fullback. This is number 12, Devonte Mihinui, back with the ball in hand, over to the winger. Having a go, it takes a lot of players, but he still manages to get through. Outstanding effort there by Latuila. A name you might want to remember, Paula Latuila. Manages to get through approximately 4 defenders. Very Ken Momalo-esque try there. That takes our score to 6 points to 4 in favour of Counties Manukau. Cassius Tia with the kick now to tie the game. Cassius Tia adds the actions for the Akarana Falcons. A great try there by Paula Latuila. The score now 6 points to 6. Interesting tactic you don't often see at the kickoff at halfway, with the Counties Manukau Stingrays standing on the 40 to get a decent run up to put some extra pressure on the Akarana Falcons. But a good carry to start off that set, followed by an extra effort. Oh! We've seen that a lot this week. Players going for strips at the ball, but unfortunately there were two players in the tackle. So Akarana retain position and get the penalty off the back of that. We see a lot of these tactics from the NRL starting to creep into the grassroots game here in Aotearoa. As Trey Fortu gets us underway with the foot to the ball. 40 metres away from their own try line now. Uelu trying to clear the ruck there to get the ball onto Mariner. The Akarana forwards are doing a great job to find their front when they've got ball in hand. Kino almost loses the ball, but he manages to regain possession. Onto Mariner for another run. He's playing some big minutes here for a prop forward, and the ball looks like it's come free again. As I mentioned before, a lot of strips in the tackles this week. Possibly a trend that we're seeing in the game at the grassroots level. A combination of a number of factors, but mostly in a final like today, you want to keep your best players on the field. And I think Akarana have just started rolling onto a number of their substitutions. Cassius Tia putting the ball very deep. It's a good 60 metres to finish the end of that set. And a great chase by the pack as well. Keanu Kini with a good tackle there on the outside back. This is a number 5 for Counties Manukau, Elijah Salesa Leo Moana. We can see number 14 from the Akarana Falcons, Kalan Clyde, is now into the action. He'll look to get busy in the middle of the field, slow down this Counties Manukau team. And they look to have done a great job, perhaps only about 15 or 20 metres gained in that whole set. Well fielded at the back by Latuila, who makes an easy 10 metres and meets the defence right there in the middle. As referee Zane Richardson spots a shoulder charge. A penalty that the Counties Manukau Stingrays probably couldn't afford to give. Dangerous tackles, high tackles, all very important to be monitored in the 15s grade. As the safe play code comes into action, you often see more penalties in the 15s grade than you do in the 17s grade, just purely because of the fact that with the safe play code rules, the tackle cannot be affected above the nipple line, shoulder line area. This is Jaden Smith again, another good carry. He's put onto his back, but he's done enough to get some good metres going forward. Onto Clyde. This is number 15, Henry Tiuto. Another big body off the bench. Finding his front, and Clyde again. And it looks like he's over. Outstanding effort, similar to Benaya Iuelu. As we were mentioning before, that dummy half position, very, very important in the 15s. Kalan Clyde hasn't spent too much time onto the field, but the dummy halves for this Akarana Falcons team are doing a really good job of reading the play, assessing when they've got the defence on their toes or when they've got them turning their back towards the attack. And I have a feeling that a few more of these opportunities may present themselves if they keep this play up. So good work for the Akarana Falcons forward pack. Currently it's 16. If he gets this, it'll be 18. 18-6. An outstanding try there from the Akarana Falcons 15s to Kalan Clyde, number 14. Cassius Tia adds the extras, the Falcons leading 18 points to 6. The referee Zane Richardson calls for half-time just before the kickoff. We progress into our half-time break with a score of 18 points to 6 to the Akarana Falcons. We'll be back with more action in the second half. Stay tuned, whānau, don't go anywhere. That is. Logan. Is it gonna work? Yeah. We are underway for the second half of the 15th final. The Akarana Falcons leading 18 points to 6. Just a reminder to everybody around the grounds, this is a smoke-free, abuse-free, alcohol-free venue. Please leave all that stuff outside the gates and make sure you pick up any rubbish around you before you leave today. Kia ora. Kia ora te iwi, thank you for joining us today on our coverage of the NZRL National Youth Tournament 15s final. The Akarana Falcons with a commanding 18 points to 6 lead as the county's Manukau Stingrays look to kick and fielded at the back there by Keanu Kinney. A pretty impressive first half here by the Akarana Falcons. It looks like when you compare the two squads, that the county side is definitely the bigger of the two, but a couple of tries, handy tries too, through Benaya Iuelu and Kalan Clyde from the dummy half position about 10 metres out, proves to be one of the differences between those two sides. Some really strong carries both ways, but it looks like the little men in the blue jerseys are doing their work and taking command of the game so far, as Alatuela plays the ball and pushes it on to Iuelu. This is Henry Teoto, a very strong carry of the ball, takes 3 to get him down. 15 is his jersey number. They're about 35 metres out from their line now. Tia puts the ball on foot. A really strong short kicking game we've seen from Cassius Tia so far, but fielded very ably there at the back by the fullback Toyati Ramsey. As we mentioned in the first half, we apologise for the big blue light pole in front of the view today, but we will do our best to keep you informed on what's going on the field for any options or any opportunities where it obscures vision. There's some good work there from the markers. Both Kalan Clyde and Iuelu very quick out of that first marker position and are doing a really good job of slowing this roll on by the county's Manukau Stingrays. They're just inside their 50 and a good charge down. The Stingrays have regained possession through number 5 Elijah Celestalio Moana, and we're back to tackle 1. This is Felice Toe pushing the ball on. The number 6 there, number 18, sorry, Isaiah Hesp, floating around in the background, looking to get involved. The Akarana Falcons left side looking, or right side I should say, looking to be tested by the county's Manukau attack. And we have a penalty. It looks like it could have been from another strip. Too many players in the tackle there. The Stingrays just 10 metres away from the line. It looks like they'll just tap and go for the first carry. It's number 3, the try scorer in the first half, Daniela Mapusua. On to 13, Dimitrik Sifakula. Number 16 getting involved now. Met very strong with a tackle when the balls come free. And a good little dart down the side of the side, but he manages to stay in the field of play. And we have a penalty against Counties Manukau. The tackle was complete, and then they proceeded to take him over the sideline, which is a penalty. Cassius here kicks it right into the car park. Doesn't find much meter, but he gets a lot of distance the wrong way. Tangmataiti now to restart the game. Great contact there. It looks like the contact from our match official in the middle there was happy with it. A big three-man tackle. The held call comes and the players release. Counties Manukau trying to, I guess, show their physicality in this game to force the turnover, and it comes through the hands of Jaden Smith. Counties Manukau trying to be a little bit more physical in the second half. They know that if they bring the hits, the ball will spill due to the weather starting to play a factor. A little bit slow to set the scrum. Perhaps just trying to catch their breath again and regroup before they launch their next attack. Only 40 metres away from their try line now. The Counties Manukau Stingrays could really do with another try at this stage of the game, just to keep them in the hunt. As we mentioned earlier, only 25-minute halves. And in a game of footy, it goes very quickly, so all of the opportunities that you get presented with, you have to take full advantage of. This is number 12, Lomioli Gatawa. Number 9, Felice Tau. Moves the ball on to Sifakula, on to Manulelua. Playing left to right footy here, and he might have the gas to get there, but he gets taken over the sideline. Great attacking play, but perhaps going wide, and too wide a little bit too early in the set there. They had a number of tackles still up their hands. Not necessarily the right time for the Counties Manukau attack to start to panic or force their hand too soon. It'll look like it'll take a bit more effort from the halves, the number 6 and 7, or sorry, I should say 18 and 7, Isaiah Hesp and Francis Manulelua to bring back control of the game. Great little break there by Keanu Kinney. Second time he's taken the first hit up. Pretty brave for a young fella and possibly the smallest guy on the field. Tangmai Taiti pushes the ball on. Unable to regather position there is Axel Ray Fenesietu. It's good to see both sides are looking to go wide early and looking at their opportunities. But with the weather starting to play an even bigger factor in the game and the ball being a bit weird, it takes a little bit more, I guess, footy now to know when to strike out wide and also when to play it a bit safe. So I get a feeling that the team that looks after the ball best may be the one that actually wins this game. Isaiah Hesp, number 18 there, getting in position to feed the scrum. A late addition to the Counties Manukau team. Number 6, Celesi Forketti, unfortunately injured. He'll be disappointed not to be playing in his final, but I'm sure Hesp will play with his full heart. Number 4 there, Jeremiah Tamipo. First carry of the second half for him. As they push the ball onto number 8, Jay Daniel Folo Moiloa. A dangerous tackle, a referee in great position to officiate that call. The Stingrays looking like they just want to roll on. So they're going to take the tap and carry on. Number 11 now, Jerome Falemoy. Referee Richardson right over the ruck, not wanting to have any more dangerous tackles, especially as the ground is starting to get a little bit slippery. We could have a very dangerous tackle anytime soon as Manu Leilua pushes the ball on, but it's fumbled there on the left side by Maspusua Lotaki. The shape on that left edge looked really nice. They were just unable to retain possession and turn it into points on this occasion. They're at the right end of the field, and if they can force another error from the Falcons 15s, regather the ball and look to do some more stuff on that left edge like that, then they might be able to get back into this game. Currently 18.6 down. Just also want to say a big thank you to Transit Care, who are our medical team here on site at Puketā Whetau Park. We haven't had too many major injuries this week, which has been outstanding to see. It's a very physical sport, rugby league, but most importantly, that the games are safe and that we're taking the most proactive approach to health and safety with everybody involved in rugby league. So we saw just earlier after that scrum, Keanu Kini again took another carry to start the scrum, start the first set, and he was taken high. That's all a part of safe play code and making sure that our players are not put in dangerous positions at such a young age. Oh, a strong carry here by Henry Tiutau. And he finds his feet. Kalani Clyde now in position, pushes the ball on again to Kinney. He's been very key for this Falcons side in today's game. Both him and Cassius Tia directing the troops really well. Pushing the ball on and changing his line a little bit. The referee, Zane Richardson, barking big commands to that defence to get back on side, and he's doing a very good job of keeping the teams apart. Henry Tiutau. Ball goes to ground, but still regathered there by Tangi Mataiti, and the Falcons just safely dot the ball over the sideline, not forcing the issue and giving their forwards a little bit of time to catch their breath. At the right end of the field, only 20 metres out from the opposition goal line. Of course, the football action continues. Next week, the Downer Rugby League Nines gets underway at Bankwest Stadium over in Sydney. So good luck to our Kiwis and Kiwi Ferns who have been selected for that. You can catch all the action on Sky Sports, so plenty more rugby league action coming up in the next month or so, both on TV and right across Aotearoa. The Stingrays making a dash now. It's Jay Daniel Falaumoeloa. But Trey Fortu does a really good job to get him on his back. Allows that time for that Akarana Falcons defence to get back up and in the face of the Stingrays. Some very strong tackles, forcing some of the bigger guys to the ground. As we mentioned before, Akarana definitely the smaller of the two squads, but you wouldn't realise it or know it from the amount of contact and physicality that they're showing on defence as Manu Leilua puts the ball up into the air. This is going to be a very tricky one to catch. And it doesn't get caught, but Keanu Kinney fumbles the ball. It looks like he made an attempt at it as the ball was falling to the ground. And our referee was in great position to officiate on that call. A difficult position now for the Falcons 15s to be in as they get underway 10 metres out from their own goal line. Scrum in favour of Counties Manukau. Logan. So just a reminder, following on from today's 15s final will be a presentation on the middle of the main field. We please ask that all whānau please remain on the outside of the barriers while the presentation is being done. And then you are free to come on after the presentation is finished. Good luck. The Stingrays in great position now to launch an attack. It's with Hesp. He pushes the ball onto his right edge, number 11. And a loose carry. An unfortunate end there for the Stingrays. It was a great opportunity for them to strike, but the ball too difficult to juggle. Akarana quite lucky, you could say, to survive with that one. Position very, very important in this game. The substitution starting to roll in. This is definitely the most physical 15s game I've seen this week. A lot of great tries scored in this grade, as you can imagine, but both of these teams doing a great job of enforcing their size and strength out there on the paddock. Akarana Falcons getting us back underway now. Pushing the ball on their right edge. It looks like Trey Fortu with the carry. Manukau all over him at the top there. Very slow ruck. Very slow ruck. And the Stingrays are up and in their face. They need to force an error if they can. Uelu. Very deceptive with his feet. Great footwork. This is number 10, Kayla Slatu, as the ball gets juggled away there in the air. The Stingrays now with 6 more tackles up their hands. Falau Moilua with another carry. Pushing the ball on now on the left side. We can see some of the substitutions have come in. Number 15 there with that carry, Tuporo Mararoa. Manukau looking for options, but not much support there in the middle of the pack, so he goes himself. Only a couple more tackles up their sleeve. Sifakula with the ball now, pushing back towards the left edge. I think that's Ben Penny, comes very, very close. They're going to look to go right now, see if they can push the ball long. The ball goes to foot and fielded very easily there by the Falcons defence. Very slow to his feet. It looks like he might have copped a hit. On that way it is now with Nathaniel Tangimataiiti. Very good carry. Post-contact meters outstanding for the number 4. He's been involved with the NZRL Pathways already. Invited last year to the NZRL Talent Development Program, which was, sorry, in January this year. You can tell from today's game he'll definitely be back there. And in the frame for the New Zealand 16s next year, potentially. Trey Fortu with the play the ball. Kalis Kalan Clyde, I should say. Pushes the ball on. We're in the middle of the field now, 50 metres away. That's number 8, Andreas Mariner, as Cassius Tia puts a great kick downfield. He's been very handy in with the ball on the foot. Great kicking meters and great tactical kicks so far. It's been a very strong performance from Cassius Tia so far as the Akarana Falcons defense looks to keep the Stingrays in their own half. A couple of players falling in that tackle before. It looks like the ground is definitely a little bit slippery out there, but it's good to see that the weather's eased off a little bit. A penalty for a second effort against Benaya Iuelu. Manukau finding an extra 30 or so metres. They'll restart the match 25 metres away from their own try line. I'd say patience is really required from the Falcons here. As we get back underway, very quick off the line there, the Falcons right edge. Number 1 for the Falcons, Waikare Ratama. Getting involved with Hesp now, pushing the ball on. I believe that's number 11. It's still moving. Number 11, Jerome Falemoy. Very difficult to get to the ground. We're going straight under the post. Can Ben Penny get there? No, and it looks like the ball's come free. And a penalty again against Akarana Falcons for the strip. Those ones are very tricky to call, especially when the tackler spins in the tackle. The ball gets put in a difficult position. And unfortunately, the Falcons were a little bit too keen to get their hands back on the ball there as Felice Tau gets us underway with the first run of this set. On to Hess. We're still on the right side. Doing a great job of engaging the defense, but the numbers are back there on the left as they push the ball on. Sifakula, Manulelua. The Akarana defense scrambling just to try and get everybody in position, and it does a great job of forcing the error again against Counties Manukau. They had the numbers, but the defense was quick enough to get back up in their face and force the turnover. Getting a well-deserved rest here, taking their time to get to the scrum. Substitutions for Akarana about to take the field. It looks like Jaden Smith, who had a very strong first half, is about to re-enter the game. Some tired defenders in the Falcons pack, so Smith will be an important addition. Keanu Kinney just manages to hang on to the ball. It looked like it might have gone over his head. Good work to keep steady hands, as we were mentioning, steady hands when the ball is wet. A lot of knock-ons in this game. Position vital. Let's see if the Counties Manukau Stingrays here can turn this into gold. As we get back underway with Hesp, on the right side here is Jeremiah Tamipo. A good tackle there, he's back into it. Jaden Smith on the left side, Sifakula again onto Manulelua. Can they get this one right now? They've had many options out there on the left side, but have failed to convert so far. Sifakula having a go himself, met by the defence, 4 tacklers to take him down. A loose ball, rush defence, Felice Tau. Excellent energy by the Akarana defence. They're throwing everything they have at Counties today. He's running out of options there. The depth wasn't quite on. And so now they're going to have to look for a kick or to push the ball through. Felice Tau, but no chasers from Counties in position to field that one. But they get there just in time to force a repeat set. A goal line dropout to come from Akarana. Very composed defence so far. They know if they let Counties in for one try, it could lead to more, so they're doing a great job of being resilient. As the ball bounces and goes over 60 metres. Not a great result for Counties, but a good one for Akarana in this situation. Strong contact there by Smith. Smith Uelu at markers. The left side defence from Akarana has been outstanding today. Led by both number 12 there, Marcus Nicholas and Nathaniel Tangimataiti. Pushes the ball on to Sifakula. And gets a good offload onto Manulelua, but again, the ball just too slippery and difficult to catch for the left side attack for Counties Manukau. You could say Akarana survived another one. But I think counties will be disappointed with their lack of execution in today's game. It's really let them down, and they haven't been able to capitalise on the opportunities that they've been presented with. We shouldn't have too much longer remaining in the game. Benai Uelu about to feed the scrum for Akarana. No tries so far in the second half. A little bit strange. Perhaps a sign of the weather and how much of an impact it's had on slowing the game up. Benai with a great dash down the left edge, and he's going to look on. Cannot connect with Tangamataiti. We're going to go back for the first knock on against Uelu. Counties Manukau will gain possession. Time off called by referee Zane Richardson. And again, a big thank you to all of our volunteers who have helped out with this week's tournament, and to all of our supporters. A big shout out to everybody that's been a part of the Be A Sport campaign, all our ambassadors for their mahi this week. Got to say the sidelines are pretty supportive. It was good to hear some positive kōrero out there on the sidelines here in Rotorua. You can definitely say it outweighed the negative. Let's put it in that perspective anyway. As we get on, and Counties Manukau really rolling on. That's number 12, Lomioli Gatawa, as Whalemoi falls to the ground. And it looks like he might have copped a bit of an injury in the process, but difficult to see what happened there. As time expires, time is currently off, so the game is still proceeding, but obviously the penalty had already been awarded, so we're going to continue on, but it looks like congratulations are due to the Akarana Falcons. Manu Leilua just gets this game back underway, but it's going to take a monumental effort even to get over the try line as Ben Penny looks to go forward. And there it is, your 2019 Under-15 Great Champions NZRL National Youth Tournament, the Akarana Falcons. Congratulations, boys.
And there it is, the 2019 NZRL National Youth Tournament 15 grade winners, the Akarana Falcons. Congratulations to the Falcons for today's victory. Commiserations, but congratulations also to our leading finalists, the Counties Manukau Stingrays. An outstanding game today, 18 points to 6. To all of our teams, please stay on the field as we are about to get underway with our presentation for the 15th grade. To all of our supporters, as mentioned during the second half, if you can please stay behind the barriers until prize giving has completed.